talked to her and she said, "Mommy, I missed you." I said, "I miss you too, baby." She goes, "Where's Daddy?" What do you tell a 3-year-old?
Erika Kirk's wife is creeping me out. What the hell is with that blueberry budget thing? Why would you say that to
Y'all, in this whole storyline, the character Erika Kirk is stunned when her 3-year-old daughter tells her she wants to live with Charlie's parents instead. And Charlie's parents, they seem more than ready to take their granddaughter in. Now, new whispers in this fictional world suggest they might also seek custody of Erika's 1-year-old son, as rumors claim she has become distant and inattentive since Charlie's death. And before anyone jumps to defend her, people keep saying that young kids rarely fake distress. So the fact that Erika's toddler clings to everyone except her has sparked one big question. Is Erika genuinely an uncaring mother, or are Charlie's parents using their sorrow to tighten their grip?
Keep forgetting that she has children.
What are they going to threaten me with? Going to heaven sooner to be with my husband?
I think you could ask any mother this same question, and every mother is going to express concern about who's going to take care.
Not long ago, Erika publicly shared that her daughter still breaks down crying for her father months after his passing. She described how she tells her daughter that her dad is now in heaven and she can talk to him by looking up at the sky. While recounting this emotional moment, Erika used heavy, dramatic pauses, wiping tears and taking shaky breaths, seemingly to show how deeply the family is hurting.
And she said, "Mommy, I missed you." I said, "I miss you too, baby." She goes, "Where's Daddy?" What do you tell a 3-year-old? She's 3. I said, "Baby, Daddy loves you so much. Don't you worry. He's on a work trip with Jesus, so he can afford your blueberry budget."
But viewers didn't interpret her words the way she hoped. Instead of seeing a grieving mother comforting her child, they saw a confused toddler missing the parent she felt closest to. That's when online conversations took off. People claimed Erika was trying too hard to present these sweet, emotional scenes to portray herself as a hands-on mom. But sources in this fictional narrative insist the reality is different. The baby boy is too young to understand much, but the daughter reportedly cries constantly for her father, the parent she bonded with most. When Charlie's parents heard how distressed their granddaughter was, they felt compelled to step in. They were never fond of Erika, believing she valued material gains more than Charlie himself. And with Charlie gone, people say Erika's ambition and desire for status have become more visible. An old resurfaced interview shows Erika and Charlie debating who should manage the family finances. Charlie emphasized shared responsibility, while Erika argued she should control the money and handle all financial decisions.
Marrying a man that is not capable of completely and totally handling the finances, that you should not marry that man. Finances will break a marriage quicker than anything else, period.
But what if he checks all of the boxes? He just is horrible at money. And you're really good at money.
Doesn't matter.
What truly shocked people was how fast she stepped into Charlie's shoes. Within weeks, she had taken the CEO position at Turning Point USA and started issuing orders, especially about budgets. To many, it looked like she already had a plan ready and just awaited for an opening. People in this fictional world claim she had always been driven. Before meeting Charlie, she reportedly tried several ventures aimed at wealth, influence, and recognition. Her family's strong political connections only added fuel to that perception. She even once hinted, accidentally according to viewers, that her first encounter with Charlie wasn't entirely random.
Real with my husband, that was the second time, but the first time with my mother on a pilgrimage. And I was standing in the ticket line, and I remember looking behind me, and in the snake of the ticket line was a guy who looked very familiar. I had no idea who he was. And I told my mom, "This guy looks so familiar." And as a typical mother, she said, "Go and say hi." No. We were late for our flight, and I'm not going to come off like a crazy person that's just weird. That ended up being Charlie. Nothing.
After that revelation, online speculation intensified. People digging deeper claimed they found signs that Erika never truly wanted Charlie or the kids, which they say explains her cold demeanor now. In this fictional universe, she once ran an orphanage called Romanian Angels, but rumors say she never bonded with the children and only cared about public appearances. Even more dramatic allegations float around online claiming the orphanage separated thousands of children from families without proper paperwork. Accusations that have never been proven, but also never fully dismissed in this storyline.
He used to run an orphanage in Romania, and it was a Christian orphanage, and allegedly a lot of kids went missing. A lot of kids who came into that orphanage went missing. With her ties to you-know-who, his ties to you-know-who, a lot of people are speculating that those kids...
No matter what Erika does, critics argue she just can't seem to display genuine maternal instincts. Meanwhile, she publicly states she wants to preserve Charlie's legacy, yet ignores the fact that Charlie reportedly left enough financial security for her and the kids to live comfortably for years. His supposed $12 million estate went primarily to her and the children, giving her the freedom to take time off and support her kids emotionally. Turning Point USA also already had a leadership system in place, so her immediate takeover wasn't necessary. Critics therefore dismissed her excuse of protecting Charlie's work. Instead, rumors claim she relied heavily on nannies and launched a public grief tour tied to TPUSA. Viewers noticed she appeared at every event in high-end outfits, sparking speculation she used funds intended for the children. Add her tendency to turn family moments into performances for her audience, and it becomes easy to see why her daughter might be struggling. One would expect the public backlash and her daughter's request to live with her grandparents to make Erika rethink everything. But instead, she allegedly focused even more on securing money. She opened a GoFundMe despite already having major financial support. And people actually donated millions, causing massive backlash. Comments poured in accusing her of profiting from tragedy, with some calling her phony and others hoping the grandparents would gain custody. Then, everything took a turn. Charlie's parents finally stepped in, announcing they wanted full custody of both children. What pushed them over the edge, according to the storyline, was Erika appearing overly affectionate with men on TV shortly after Charlie's passing, brushing it off as intense hugging. His parents watched her receive praise for being a devoted wife, even though they believed she wasn't that way when Charlie was alive. Rumors circulated claiming nannies contacted CPS multiple times because Erika rarely checked on the children. That's when his parents decided they were done trying to maintain peace. Behind the scenes, they met with lawyers, collected messages, and gathered nanny reports, moving like people who had made up their minds. Erika, however, continued attending events in new designer clothes, seemingly unaware of the storm building around her. And now everyone watching this fictional drama is asking the same question. If the 3-year-old already wants to stay with her grandparents, what will happen once the court hears the alleged nanny reports? Because if even part of those claims holds weight, Erika may not just lose one child, she might lose both.